Welcome to Halliburton. In case of an emergency, you must follow these important safety instructions. The scenario is on the 7th floor of Tower B of Los Venados building, located at Carrera Séptima con Calle 72 in Bogota at our main office. Evacuation. The following criteria must be taken into consideration in order to properly evacuate the business premises. Listen to the instructions of the appointed brigade members who are easily identified by a red vest or a red armband, and will assist you in evacuating the area as fast as possible. Remember that in the event of a fire, the presence of hazardous material or a suspicious package, you must evacuate according to the instructions of brigade personnel in charge. Protecting yourself. Remember that in case of an earthquake or explosion, you must not evacuate but move towards a safe area in order to protect yourself until you receive further instruction from the brigade personnel, or if at all possible, evaluate the conditions of the evacuation route before exiting the area. Evaluate. In the case of an earthquake, explosion, or bomb threat, evaluate the situation and its structure area before evacuating. How to evacuate. Upon hearing the alarm, prepare to leave the area and be attentive to the Halliburton personnel or brigade member instructions. Stop what you are doing and remain calm. And even if it's only a drill, act as if the situation was real. Take important personal items such as personal identification, cell phones, or secure valuables with you only if they are within reach, and try to shut down office equipment if possible. If visitors are present, instruct them to also follow the pre-established evacuation procedures. The physical safety of the opening of doors and the safe passage through corridors and stairwells will be verified by one of the personnel or brigade members in charge. During the evacuation, keep your hands free of obstructions. Do not run. Walk orderly and keep silent in order to avoid making comments as you exit the building. Women must not remove their high heels. Always move on the right side of hallways and hold on to the bars. Do not go back, regardless of the situation, and do not permit others to do so either. If necessary, ask the evacuation coordinator for help, and do not attempt to remove cars from the parking lot. During the evacuation, do not use elevators. Constantly repeat, do not run, stay to the right, and hold on to the bars. Maintain an acceptable distance between those in front of you. If you find someone in a state of panic, take him or her aside and help them calm down. It is important that you are always attentive to the instructions given by brigade members or the emergency and first aid brigade personnel in charge of physical safety. Recommendations at the meeting place. Once you have reached the meeting place, please take into consideration the following recommendations. Follow the evacuation route, using the stairs, then exit the building and move towards the outside meeting place and verify that everyone has exited the building. Pay attention to the head count and the roll call. And if you believe someone is missing, report it to the member of the brigade in charge of the evacuation for your area. Do not leave without reporting to your brigade member and wait for instructions. It is important to not give any information to any outsider or news media, and to keep silence in order to avoid false assumptions. Steps to follow to report an emergency. First, if you are the first to arrive at the scene, report the emergency. Second, call the reception desk and inform them of the type of emergency, number of people involved, submit your name, and give the exact location of the emergency. Third, record the following numbers in case of an emergency: reception, brigade leader, medical staff. Next, we're going to show you the evacuation route for this floor. Lastly, we want to thank you for visiting and for keeping in mind all of our international safety recommendations in the event of an emergency. Our main concern and commitment to uphold our standard of prevention and emergency procedure is the protection of human life.